wrong. I am up for my life. I can't. And after I fix my hair and wait a couple minutes. All right. Mm, something in my face from my hair. All right. Anyway. Mm, 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 mm. Hey, I noticed when I got on, I put the wrong time. I set it for 7:30. I don't know why. Hold on. Okay, because I'm not doing it at 7:30. I need to. I really need a better setup. But let me fix this. Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay. Because I think I'm gonna do more talking than reading. Just a few more seconds, and we are going to. Wow. Although I'm getting really good cards just playing around here, I might have to read all of these oracles. Um, okay, we're gonna start. I got this yesterday or last night. So today I wanted to talk about a few things, and I'm sorry I wrote the wrong time, but you can find it whenever you're ready to find the video. Um, First, I want to talk about the dreamy Pisces energy. That it's a very spiritual energy, but it also can be really dreamy. And the angels are have been saying to me today to talk about what to do because I feel like what is that called? How we have the dark and the light, the both of them. I can't think of the word right now. Um, there's sometimes a tendency to go into we'll just call it bad dreams instead of the good dreams. And so what they're saying is when you find yourself in that space during the Pisces season, during this energy, to take yourself to the surface and take a deep breath and redirect where you want your dreaminess to go. And we're all good at that, but I just feel like it's really happening a lot right now, especially with the divine feminine, where the message has been, whether you've been watching the channel or you just get your messages yourself, the message has been about opening the heart chakra back up. And I feel like as the divine feminine is doing this, um, she's kind of there's a little fear involved with doing that again because we went in this head first, ready to go, gung ho, heart chakra wide open, and then kind of got beat up a little. So I think that there's a tendency to hold on to some of that darkness from those dark nights of the soul. Some of the residue from being vulnerable, so allowing yourself to open your heart again. So that was one message. And then I wanted to talk about the what the divine feminine and the divine masculine must do in order to move forward on their journey right now. So you may find you're really stagnant and not just your union or reunion, but life in general isn't really moving forward for you. So they're saying that, to be focusing, not to be waiting on your masculine, of course, not to be focusing too much on the divine masculine, um, their needs or where they're at or what they're doing. You have to put the focus back on your own needs, your own comfort, your own wants, because we're coming to this point. pre-union, you have to come to that point where you put all your focus back on yourself for many reasons, but it's, for the divine masculine to move in, he must first take the reins and move forward, but he also has to be more concerned about your wants and needs and comfort to move forward into 3D. So, um, you've you've done enough. I keep hearing you've done enough. It's time for you. It's time for you, feminine. So the divine masculine, what he's stuck on right now, and what he really must do, what has really got him caught up all this time and still, is that he has to learn to love himself properly and to have that self-esteem. Accept that he deserves this big, deep, wonderful love. And so, for those of the divine masculine that watch this channel, I'm going to talk a little bit. This might help a little bit, um, both the feminine and the masculine, to talk about what the twin flames are. Um, so the twin flame collective is they are beings who have ascended beyond the density of the 3D, where you go to 3D for certain lessons and whatnot. There's no race, there's no hierarchy, but these beings have ascended past this, and they volunteer. You volunteered to come. I can hear all the argument. I don't remember that. To come in here and do the mission is really about energy. It's about inspiring others. It's about teaching or inspiring others, and a lot of it's about children. You'll find that there are a lot of divine counterpart relationships where there's a huge focus on children, no matter what the age. You want to bring children in because that kind of sparks the energy for another generation. So it's about that. And so to do that, you volunteer. Everything has to be erased. You can't remember the magnificent being that you are to come here. Nobody gets to do that. So, you the twin flames get placed into families and situations that are, I mean, of the darkest that they can take, um, because you cannot inspire or teach others or set an example or bring children and teach and put a spark into them without understanding the oh god, it's not dichotomy, but what's the word for the light and the dark, the two-sided coin of the 3D. You have to immerse in that and heal from that in order to be able to do these things that you came here to do. And so it reminds me of that. I should have looked it up because I'm gonna mess it up. That passage in the Bible, and though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. Because you're doing all this so you can heal this. You're healing it for lines in some cases, and be a good, not motivator, but an example or polarity. Thank you, Beth. Thank you. Yes, polarity. The polarity of the 3D. Um, you're doing it so that you can inspire others to do it, right? So, okay, I lost my track of mind. Hold on. Don't give it back to me. Um, so oh yeah, the Bible verse. So the thing about that is, I shall fear no evil. And what I get right after I say that is because I am that unconditional love. And so the divine feminine and the divine masculine, they walk through the valley of the shadow of death, and they do fear everything. You have to go through that. You fear things, you heal from things, you do all kinds of things so that you can understand it. It's just like we've talked about that with ancestral healing. You bring that about into your life while you're healing it, because you can't heal something that you don't immerse yourself in. You can't do it for a line or with a line or whatever. So you come around to a healed enough place where you can hear, I am I am that unconditional love. So guess what? So if you're the divine feminine and you understand that you are that unconditional love and that you have that inner union and that your masculine is already with you, you can always pull that love into your space. And that love affects everyone around you. And if you are the divine masculine and you're still struggling with self-esteem and loving yourself, you understand that I am that love. I am that love. So why would I not deserve that love? And how, if I don't give that love to myself, can I share it with others? So I want to go into the third bit of information that I picked up on today. And I don't know, it's j it's just like a packet of information, so I kinda have to decipher it myself. So I love portals, so I'm going to say there's a portal has opened, and we've been talking about this, the divine feminines who your divine masculine, has, has given up or is not moving forward, maybe not moving forward anywhere near fast enough for you. That portal has opened for, healed divine masculines to move forward. I really felt that energy earlier. If you have, go ahead and comment that too, but I think it is there. And I got that kind of packet of information. I don't have details, because everybody's different, and so that's that. I was not necessarily gonna pull a reading, but I started pulling, um, oracle cards, so I'm gonna pull a reading too. Just a lot of food for thought. If you missed the beginning, you should probably go back and watch it when we're done, and just excuse the racket of me moving my thing around so we can do a reading. Hold on. Ah, there we are. La la la. So earlier this came out. So I wanted to share that this came out earlier before I even went on. Again, honor your agreement. Mission in motion, guys. And so this also goes, oh, I did not mean to leave this out. So there are those on this journey who um there are like single individual twin flames who come here and they are aware of, I mean, I met my counterpart in spirit beforehand anyway, so they're aware of their twin flame. Maybe they channel them, maybe they're just aware of them, maybe they have dreams and they remember them, or they know they knew them for a quick minute and they've left the plane, and you do have to, that's a lot, that's some dark nights too. So then you heal from that and you move forward on the mission. So it's not just about those who come into relationship, that are doing this stuff that this mission is about. So I just wanted to put that out there because I think some people might start watching or are watching that are in that situation. um so I got the Hermit card. And so what I was talking about with the Pisces dreamy energy, and when if you're going into the bad dreams and you come up for air, the angels are saying, yeah, go ahead and retreat and recharge. Whenever that happens, retreat and recharge. Okay? Refocus and go into your good dreamy energy. It's follow the voice of your soul. Okay? All right. Your soul will not let you down. And so I got Afterlife is the card here, and this is the portal where the ancestors are really working with you, and they are working with you right now to clear your space. Okay? For me it feels like emotional space, the heart space where you're trying to um open your heart back up. So clearing some of that gunk out with you and for you. So I'm going to pull a couple more oracles. Maybe we'll do a quick reading. We got Wings of Light, becoming something new. So again, we're still getting transformation cards. There's a lot of transformation been going on. I feel like in the past 6 months, okay, which is really hard hitting and it can sometimes put you in a tailspin. And the bottom of the deck for this is Brilliant Beliefs, Luminous Life Force, Personal Power. Remember who you are. Oh, when I told you the whole spiel about who the twin flames are, it made me think earlier of when I was downloading that information. It made me think earlier of the card in the twin flame deck that says remember who you are. And I said, oh, you know what? That's even a better description of it. Like, remember who you are. It doesn't matter. Even if you know the name of your being, it doesn't necessarily tell you anything, right? But who you are is love. Who you are is that light that has come here to shine. Okay? Remember who you are and shine your light. So I'll give some messages for the divine feminine with all these ideas that came to me today. What do you have to say? Okay. Oh, okay, divine feminine. So what I said about the Pisces, wow, the world. While I'm saying this, I got the world. I love that. At the bottom about the Pisces dreamy energy and how I feel like there's a big tendency of us being pulled into the bad dream of the dream because we're trying to open our heart chakra back up. And there's that memory, right? There's the memory of being left out in the cold. So, what's important right now is to come up for air, to retreat and recharge, and to really work to stay in the moment because living in the moment keeps you out of the past. It keeps you out of the future. The past, being stuck in a past that's sad is depression. Being stuck, worried about the future is anxiety. um, and it's really not fun when we bring them both together, right? So be careful to come back to the surface, feminines. Come to the surface. You're doing great. They're saying you're doing great. You're healing this. You're healing the things you need to heal so you can open that heart chakra so you can have that beautiful new beginning. And this Ace of Wands I love because this is in her third eye. So when she retreats to recharge, the divine feminine is really um, tapping into her third eye. She's tapping into her higher self. She's really, really bringing more of her higher self in right now. That's what I just heard. So I'm going to say that out loud. Awesome. Oh my God, guys. Okay. And so this is so the Ace of Pentacles is the divine offering, a new beginning, and it's the most grounded, rooted, strongest new beginning there is in the tarot. It's golden. It's from you see the roots in here, okay? Um, so they're saying, remember that you're going through all this for that, okay? For that. Don't let the bad I just heard don't let the bad dreams, don't let the negative mind talk take you out of your power. Don't forget how powerful you are and that it is time now for manifesting, okay? And where you cannot decide how things are manifested for other people, you can decide how they're manifested for you, and you can have everything you desire, and you know that. You know that. You know who you are, right? So you know that deep down. Don't forget that. And the bottom of the deck is Ace of Swords right now. Um, oh my goodness. What else do we have for the divine feminine? The divine feminine. Okay. How could I forget? Let's see. Oh, okay. So we have the the bottom of the deck for the divine feminine is the Two of Pentacles. And so I'm just really drawn to the expression on the face of this feminine, this female, and she's balancing, right? She's balancing, but she just cannot understand why she's here again. And then this is something we talked about. If you are in this situation that you know, would these cycles go around and up each time you ascend, it's around and up, and you each time it's easier and easier. They're saying don't lose faith in your journey. Um, and there's something really weird about this card. It looks like her butt's in the front. Look at that's weird. What? Or she yes, that is so weird. Maybe she's pregnant and she's wearing something too tight. I don't know. And the bottom of the deck is, uh, the Knight of Wands. So, the Knight of Wands, she is playing so bring your inner child out, feminines, as you're going through this. Each time you have to bring yourself to the surface from the bad dream in this energy, find a way to play, find something that brings you passion, something that, you can zone zone into, zone go get in the zone, I heard, get in the zone. I was like, "I'm not saying it right, say it right." Okay. You're killing me. I have I have a peanut gallery. But okay, so now let's get the masculine. Let's get the divine masculine. So what does the divine masculine mean? Again, I got the really the messages that I've been picking up today are in the beginning. So if you've missed that, you want to go back and watch that as soon as it uploads. That's 2 minutes. Um, Good information. So the divine masculine. The divine masculine. These are not easy to shuffle. Oh, look at that. Okay. Oh, that flew out. Oh, get good God, masculines. So here we have the Two of Swords again. I'm sorry that I need to calm my energy back down. Okay. We don't like to see the Two of Swords with the masculine. It's a and if you look at this deck, so the Two of Swords is about crossroads, and often there's a blindfold. I think in the regular deck there's a blindfold. I could be wrong, but anyway, it doesn't matter because she got her eyes closed. She is at a crossroads and not wanting to make a decision. Now, I know the masculine for a fact is trying to move forward right now, but there's something I think it's the the things, the really deep inside things that they need to work on that sometimes they kind of put a blindfold on and but the truth, they know the truth, right? They know which one of these swords they need to pick up and move forward with. They know what they need to do deep down inside because it comes to them in their dreams, is what I'm getting. All right. They don't get to watch tarot. Most of them don't watch tarot. There's a good group of them that have awakened. But again, I said the divine masculine is not, don't expect them to be like you and fully awake and oh my God, the tower. So the Tower card comes out after the Two of Swords. So to read that together for me is saying that, if they do not open their eyes about the situation, if they do not pick up the sort of Archangel Michael sort of truth that they know which one it is and start moving forward, the divine's going to come in again. And they get these all the time. I know you feel them, feminine. They get these all the time where the divine comes in and says, you know what? You know what you're supposed to be doing. Get it done. Get it done. You know who you are. You know who you are. Remember who you are. They say, or the divine says, okay. Um, Remember who you are, and the King of Wands comes out. So the King of Wands is this passionate king, but he's not just passionate. He is strong, and I'm going to say, in his power, his inner power. I mean, they make him look strong. No, he doesn't. I can't see muscles, but I'm seeing the lions, right? He's got this inner power radiating outward, okay? And the divine is saying, "Oh my God, look at this guy. You put this right under the tower card. and it's like this the light comes in and it comes back out. The divine says, "Guys, ignite that light again. Stop turning it off." And we all know we've done this. I don't know who's been awake a long time, but if you're awake a long time, you turn that light off a lot on this journey. Okay. Oh, so the divine's saying, turn that light on and get that emperor butt into the chariot and start moving. It's time to move. It's time to balance the yin and yang. It's time for the masculine to have that self-love, to trust that he deserves love, and to also um, accept the love that he deserves and be vulnerable. So the bottom deck for the divine masculine is the Prince of Swords, which is saying to me, once he gets himself straight, things will start moving faster for him, no matter what it is that he's working on healing besides that. And so he can, oh wow, he can. I don't think that I think that this Pisces energy is really good for the masculine, to be honest. Like, I don't feel like it's doing the same exact thing as it is to the feminine because what we talked about let me turn this. What we talked about the other day, where it's time to open the heart chakra back up, and so we're kind of having that resistance um, as the divine feminine, and uh, it's causing a lot of the stuff from the past to come back up and make us kind of go into the dark, dreamy energy instead of the light, dreamy energy. And I feel like the divine masculine, for the most part, they're kind of going into the light. I mean, if when you feel them, they might be mostly going into the sexual, dreamy energy. But that's what I have. And and if you missed the beginning, I do recommend going back